So we're here at Universal Orlando Resort to check out all the Halloween offerings. I know I said a couple weeks ago that they were not going to be doing Halloween Horror Nights. However, Universal Orlando Resort at Universal Studios Florida has opened 2 different haunted houses for during the day. So they've opened the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy as well as the Bride of Frankenstein Lives, which is pretty interesting. They also in the park are doing something called a Scarecrow Stalk, which is very similar to the Christmas tree hunt that they did last Christmas. Basically, they give you a map, you go through the stores, and at the end, every map that you get completed, you get a bag of candy. And at Islands of Adventure, they have trick-or-treating for kids 12 and under. And during this time, you can wear costumes to the park, which is probably the first time ever that you've been able to wear costumes to Universal Orlando Resort, but it's super cool. So let's head in. So we are at the food truck that is right across from the Tribute store, and we are going to try Twisted Taters. So I've technically had these before, but they are so good. I got salt and vinegar and garlic parm. They're also doing something called Twisted Frankencoils, which is a twisted tater twisted around a hot dog, and then you can get it with blood and guts, which is chili and cheese, which it sounds extremely messy but delicious. But I went just for the normal twisted tater. I'm not a big hot dog fan, but we're gonna try a bite. So we're gonna try one. Let's make sure we get a good one. If you like salt and vinegar chips and you like garlic parm like wings, perfect combo. It's literally like salty, cheesy, sweet, a little bit of like spice from the garlic. So good. Highly recommend these. These are $7.99 before discount, and they are delicious, and they're huge. So I don't know if the guy just went very heavy, or if he did like half garlic parm, half salt and vinegar. But oh my god, my lips are literally on fire right now. They are burning so bad. My throat is burning. He went so heavy-handed on the salt and vinegar. Whew. So I think if I would actually recommend not to get the salt and vinegar, at least today. I know. I think I would say just get like garlic parm, or they also have sour cream and chive, which if you like that a bit is really good. But yeah, maybe skip the salt to vinegar because my lips are on fire. So I did an update, but we went through Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, which is one of the 2 daytime houses that they are doing here at Universal. They're doing them through November 1st, and it's definitely not recommended for kids under the age of 13. They are full, like, Horror Nights houses. The big difference is they control how many people are in the house. You only have 1 party per room, and the scare actors are behind like plexiglass, which means they can like bang on it. Really scary. My heart rate when I got out was 114. My heart is racing. That was scarier than a couple of the other houses last year. Like, to me, that was scarier than Us. That was scarier than Killer Clowns from Outer Space. But yeah, we are going to be doing Bride of Frankenstein, but just not right now. My heart rate needs to lower a little bit before I get involved with any of that spooky mess. But yeah, this is down by Jimmy Fallon. This is the loop that Rip Ride Rockit takes. So the Tribute store is right there. This is Jimmy Fallon, and then this is Tooth Fairy. Bride of Frankenstein is over by Rip Ride Rockit. But yeah, very scary, definitely, especially I think for a kid this would be terrifying, because the storyline is what happens when a child says no to the Tooth Fairy, and yeah, it's pretty gory.
I'm looking at the bakery too. Why is it going out? Oh, I just saw this thing.
and like a custom shirt shop, as well as a Beetlejuice room, which is pretty cool. From the bakery, we got the Beating Heart Sour Gummies. They were $5.99 and you actually get 2 of them, so that's pretty cool. They're not beating out here though. But we're gonna try it. Honestly though, they look abnormally realistic, which is kind of creepy. I don't know if you can see. They have like veins and aortas and... Oh, they're sour. And I think they're also cherry. The hearts are cherry flavored. And fun fact about me, I don't like cherry flavored things. I like real cherries. I just don't like cherry flavored things. So if you don't like cherry, you won't like those. They're not super sour. But yeah, not for me. No bueno. So the skeleton bar is really cool because they have, it's like a walk-through, it's not a haunted house, but there's walk-through elements. And there's actually a bar inside that during the week they serve drinks, and then on the weekends they serve alcoholic drinks as well as a non-alcoholic like milkshake and food. The woman out front actually just told me that last week they debuted a new vegetarian jackfruit pizza. It's sort of a play on a barbecue chicken pizza, but instead of barbecue chicken, it's jackfruit. And this is not vegan, it is just vegetarian. But I don't know what's next. There honestly hasn't been a ton during the week, other than the houses and the snacks that are kind of available anyway. So I don't know. I think we're gonna go do the last house. So we just got out of The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. Whew, scary. One issue I had with the house was it was really scary, don't get me wrong, and it was great, it was beautiful. But the people behind you would run up and they would get so close that you couldn't tell if they were in the same group or not. So that was kind of annoying, and even if you slowed down, it didn't help the people. They were having a hard time determining who was in each group. And part of it is it's so loud in those houses, they can't hear. So I don't blame them because I'm sure it looks like we were one big party, but it was a bit frustrating, and I did let it know to lead here, and they said they would look into and see how they can work on that. We didn't have this issue at Tooth Fairy, and I don't know why, because it seems busier at Tooth Fairy. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but it was great. It was a lot of fun. Definitely terrifying. Highly recommend checking it out, especially if you love Horror Nights. This is definitely, it's not Horror Nights to Horror Nights Extreme, but it's a nice little taste of Horror Nights for those who love the event. So that wraps up our day here at Universal Orlando Resort. Leave any questions or comments you guys have down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow along with my social media adventures, and I'll see you guys next time. And this is Bridgette's Buzz.